What's up, guys? It's Josh here, back with another Kansas City Chiefs related video, and today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite moves of this offseason, one of the most underrated free agent pickups, and what they're going to be able to bring to the Chiefs, and how I'm looking forward to the Chiefs implementing them into the offense this training camp. So we're going to get all into it here in a second, right after this. So, as you guys can see, and as you've read on the title of the video, today I wanted to talk about Jerick McKinnon. Jerick McKinnon is someone that I feel like isn't getting enough love and isn't getting talked about enough. I've seen a lot of other Chiefs content creators actually start to float some Jerick McKinnon love out there, but I did want to make my own video talking about it because Jerick McKinnon is someone that I feel can thrive with the Kansas City Chiefs. So when the signing first happened, if you guys remember, it happened right in the middle of the draft. I think after the first day of the draft, the Chiefs ended up picking up McKinnon. And I think he's going to end up being the number 2 running back. A lot of people kind of have assumed that Darrell Williams is going to be the number 2 back behind Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Darrell Williams did flash at the end of last season, but Jerick McKinnon, at the end of the day, is more talented than Darrell Williams. And I think Jerick McKinnon does more that Andy Reid would want out of running back. And, you know, they didn't make that signing for no reason. Like, he's not just a camp body. Like, Jerick McKinnon is going to get some serious run in the Chiefs offense. I think he's going to end up being the number 2 back. So, one of the big reasons I love the Jerick McKinnon signing is he brings that speed back to the Chiefs running back room that they lost when they ended up letting go of Damian Williams. Damian Williams may not be as good of an inside runner as Clyde or Darrell Williams, but man, Damian Williams, if you could just run it or hand it off to him and have him run outside and give him a good chance to break off a long one, you know, eventually he was going to, and he was going to score that home run, or hit that home run rather, score the touchdown. Jerick McKinnon brings that back because Jerick McKinnon is really fast. I don't know if he's quite as fast as Damian, at least not anymore, because you have to keep in mind that Jerick McKinnon is coming off, well, he's not coming off an ACL injury, so this year was his first healthy year since, I want to say, 2017. I know he tore his ACL like 2 times in a row with the 49ers. He ended up signing a nice deal with the 49ers after being really good with the Vikings on his rookie contract. And then he tore his ACL like those first 2 years in San Francisco. And then he ended up being healthy last year and played decent. 3.9 yards per carry, just over 300 rushing yards, added a little bit to the receiving game. 5 touchdowns, though, so he added some scoring to that 49ers offense. But an underrated aspect of the McKinnon signing is that he now comes into the Chiefs after having a healthy season, so it's good to see him be on the right track again health-wise. And you know what they say about guys with ACL injuries. Usually you're not back to full health that first year, but the year after being healthy again is when players really start to make their way back to where they were. Like Juan Thornhill, we saw at the end of last season, really came on again after kind of still recovering for most of 2020. Jerick McKinnon's kind of in the same boat, although different positions, different stages of their career, I know, but you get what I'm saying. So that's an underrated aspect of the Jerick McKinnon signing. You know, he's got now another offseason to get himself all the way back healthy. And, you know, I think he's going to do damage in this offense because he's someone that teams aren't really going to game plan for, but he can do a little bit of everything. And he's someone that, you know, if you don't play him right, could quietly get like 100 yards from scrimmage in a game if the Chiefs wanted to use him that way. I really do believe that. And like I said, he's got the speed that you want that Clyde and Darrell don't necessarily have. And he's someone that could definitely benefit from playing behind an offensive line that, you know, was totally revamped, rebuilt, and now all of a sudden looks like a top 5 offensive line unit, at least talent-wise, in the league, that's got to be fun to run behind, a nice, young, rejuvenated offensive line, and you got a running back that's looking to revive his career. It's just a great match, bringing in someone like that to run behind this offensive line. Now, he's going to get a lot of opportunities. He's someone that can, do a little bit of everything. Like I said, he can make catches out of the backfield. He's got pretty good hands, and he's really an underrated running back. Always has been. His health is really just what knocked him off for that time, though. But what I've said before is that the Chiefs, they have one of the best training staffs in the league, one of the best athletic training people in the profession, and Rick Burkholder, people talk about him really highly. So Jerick McKinnon should be able to benefit from that as well. And I think he's also someone that can offer a little bit of pass protection, because that's another area in which Clyde Edwards-Helaire lacks in. He's not a great pass protector, and he might never be a great pass protector, but that's just because that's what comes with someone that's as small as Clyde. That's just one of his limitations. He's a small dude. He may never be the best pass protector. Jerick McKinnon can help out in that department, though, as well as Darrell Williams, who the Chiefs used as their third down back a lot last year. So, yeah. I believe Jerick McKinnon is someone that can be used in the screen game a lot, someone that can run those short routes out of the backfield, and it'll be hard for linebackers to keep up with him. He's agile. Like I said, the speed, again, just a really good signing. I'm super excited for him. And another thing I noticed when watching film on him, too, is that he's always willing to lay out for extra yards, even if it's just one or two. He's very physical. He's not, going to shy away from contact. He's not the biggest running back in the world. He's not that much bigger than Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But he's willing to run into guys and try to run them over. I consistently saw him diving for the pylon, diving for the first down. And I just like to see that out of a running back. He's definitely someone that is a team player. Now, as far as what type of season Jerick McKinnon can have, I still think Clyde Edwards-Helaire is going to get a bulk of the carries. You're going to get your mix of Darrell Williams in there. And then injuries could always happen too. But I could see Jerick McKinnon having a year where he's got about 500 or 600 yards from scrimmage, which is a decent year. That's about how they used Damian Williams when he was here. They kind of had that running back by committee. Damian Williams put up numbers like that a lot. I think Jerick McKinnon is also a guy that can be used in the red zone a lot, because the Chiefs' red zone offense, we all know that needed some improvement going into 2021. Last year, there were a lot of times they tried to get cute around the end zone, and it just didn't work out, or they would turn the ball over. Jerick McKinnon is definitely someone that could be a tool to use in the red zone. I think Andy Reid's going to have a lot of fun working with him. It's just such an underrated signing. Not a lot of people are talking about it, but this is a guy that can really perform well in an offense like Andy Reid's. Kyle Shanahan, there was a reason that he wanted to sign him and brought him in San Francisco. He's someone that can be good in that zone run scheme, which Andy Reid likes to do a lot of. Now, I'm not sure if the Chiefs are going to do as much zone running. A lot of the horses they brought in on the offensive line this offseason are more so guys that are for that power run kind of scheme. So we'll have to see what they go with, but regardless, I think Jerick McKinnon is definitely someone to look out for this training camp. And I think when training camp officially starts, you're going to hear a lot of the beat writers and people that are there when they're asked about who stood out today. They're going to be like, Jerick McKinnon looked really impressive. I'm totally looking forward to it. I think he's going to do damage in this offense. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today, guys. Just wanted to discuss one of my favorite signings of the offseason for the Chiefs. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think Jerick McKinnon can do with the Chiefs? Do you like the signing? Do you not? Or just what are your overall thoughts on McKinnon? Did you agree, disagree with anything? Let me know. Let's get some discussion going. All that being said, though, make sure you like, share, and subscribe so more Chiefs fans can find this. And make sure you check out my work on kckingdom.com and showmefootball.com. Peace.